stated, thank you to my audience for being here, all of you. It means a lot, and hopefully I get a decent grade on this. So the topic I have for you today is the United States Navy and why it is a great career field where you can prove your worth in skills such as teamwork and honesty, but also these skills can be used to promote the gospel to not just the United States and fellow sailors, but to also people in foreign countries, as especially the Navy is always traveling all over the world. So there's a few things I wish to explain or inform you guys of what I'd like to talk about. So the first thing is, I'd like to explain how people in the military, they generally have high ethical standards, which is important. Also, I want to inform you guys what our military goes through on a daily basis. They have really stressful and hard jobs, and some of them we know give up their lives for us, for our freedom, our safety, and our values. And also to inform my audience that generally most of them, they're good, honest people, as they should be. Paul states in 2 Corinthians 8:21, providing for honest things, not only in the sight of the Lord, but also in the sight of men. So to start off, I want to state something from Kaufman. He is a U.S. Army garrison chaplain at Fort Leonard Wood. He states that honesty is an integral part of our character and one of the most basic elements needed for a positive social relationship. Successful relationships all depend on genuine, open, honest people. I'd also like to say that joining the military is a great way to show support for your country, but also the rewards or benefits are great, not only when you're in active duty, but also after you complete your years of service, however long that is. So while I was in the U.S. Navy, I was taught certain proficiencies and skills as a seaman recruit in basic training, such as discipline, the respect for those in authority over me, very important. I was also taught the importance of teamwork and also the importance of honest and ethical behavior among my fellow sailors and also the ones in charge over me. So the U.S. Navy is a perfect job for you if you're looking to change people's lives, whether that be here at home or, like I said, around the world, because we're traveling a lot all the time. So for the next few minutes, I want to explain what daily life is like in the U.S. Navy and to share with you how honesty is very important and is a critical aspect of our military if they are to succeed in their mission, whatever that might be. So you might be asking why ethics and honesty is so important in the military. So that brings me to my first main point. Ethical behavior and honesty are necessary in America's military. So we should start by looking at integrity. Now, integrity is a quality you develop by adhering to moral principles. It requires that you do and say nothing that deceives others. As your integrity grows, so does the trust others place in you. Dishonesty always leads to more and more wickedness, as indicated in Proverbs 17:4. You can look that up yourself. Trust and honesty is a core component of serving in the United States Navy. So, I'd like to share this quote with you all today. This is from Admiral Jonathan Greener, U.S. Navy. He goes on to say, "Without trust, we cannot delegate authority. Without delegating authority, we cannot effectively operate the Navy." That was Admiral Jonathan Greener, U.S. Navy. So basically, the bottom line is if the U.S. military cannot get the basics of what is morally good, then they can never succeed in completing their mission. Very important. So the importance of honesty and ethical behavior within the military is described as necessary by the United States Marine Corps in order to create cohesion, and that is basically the intense bonding of Marines and units that result in absolute trust. It is impossible for a military unit to be successful in war without teamwork and unit cohesion. So, another quote or statement I'd like to share with you. This is from Lieutenant Colonel Doyle Kaufman. He says, "Marines must become trustworthy. Ethics make a person reliable and trustworthy to others. And this facilitates cooperation." That's Lieutenant Colonel Doyle Kaufman, United States Marine Corps. So, being an honest member of the military is very important, but it is also important to take advantage of your service to spread the gospel. This brings me to my second and final point. So, with the military under constant stress, there is a great need for Christians or people of good morals to join and help them out. So most Christians are familiar with the U.S. military, and many have actually served, including myself and my father. Those of us who have served are familiar with what happens while we are in the military, no matter how long that is. And Christians do seem to get noticed by other men and women who serve alongside them. I have personal experience, take my word for it, and so with my father. According to a 2017 survey conducted by Barna in partnership with the American Bible Society, most military members know faithful Christians and feel they represent the Bible well, and that's a great thing. This overwhelmingly positive attitude towards Christians in the military by non-Christians opens a wide door to provide the gospel message to them, especially in combat situations during time of war. Not only that, but Christians are provided with the opportunity during intense wartime occasions to bring comfort and aid to fellow members of the military through uplifting and positive messages found throughout the Bible. Christians can always have a good impact in the lives of other people, especially in the U.S. military, and they need it. So this brings me to my conclusion. As I explained to my audience, honesty, integrity, and ethics are vital in our military. But due to the constant stress and struggles of a military career, serving in the military also provides a great opportunity to provide comfort to fellow members of the military and ultimately the gospel message. One of the best ways to do that is by being a Christ-like example to them 24/7. Never let that down. Honesty and being a good source of encouragement is something that really is fading in our world today. Our military needs shining examples of how to live a morally good and honest life, and we as Christians need to be that example. So you might be asking why? Well, because they have no one else to turn to besides us. So I'd like to end by saying this. Honesty is not the best policy. It is the only policy. If you are planning on serving the U.S. military at any point in the future, and if you are a Christian, I would encourage you to exhibit an ethical and honest life. This will show them that God honors such behavior. And understand that you will be offered many chances to bring biblical comfort to your fellow members during times of great stress. And under such circumstances, a lot of these people will be open to the gospel message, though not everyone will be. Just be ready for that. This might be a call from God to be of good use and service not only to them or your country, but to God as well. So I'd like to end by saying that. Hope you all enjoyed this little speech that I prepared for you. Thank you all for being here. It means a lot. And I might need you for another one soon. So thank you so much for being here, and God bless you all.